We had a client who she was moving a lot of her things into storage, and she went to U-Haul and she rented a trailer. They installed a hitch onto her car and they recommended a trailer for her, and they recommended the largest trailer they had. This thing was enormous. It was bigger than her car. Her car had a 1,500 pound towing capacity, and they rented her a trailer that was 1,800 pounds empty. Ultimately, the trailer wound up weighing something like 4,500 pounds. And her car only weighed 3,500 pounds. And as she started driving, she was driving up north on Interstate 25, and she rolled over a seam in the roadway, and the trailer just started wildly swaying back and forth, and it completely took control of her car. She was trying to get to the side of the road, but I think everything was happening so fast. At that point, the trailer was in control, and it made her car roll over. Ultimately rolled over and wound up on its side. And she had to climb out through the passenger window to get out of the car. But she had horrible injuries to her head and her neck. She had a traumatic brain injury, and it ultimately affected her for the rest of her life and will continue to. The case itself went to a trial. Well, it was an arbitration hearing. So it's like a trial, but there's just one person who makes all the decisions. And we heard evidence for 5 days, often going into 7, 8 o'clock at night. And U-Haul fought tooth and nail in this case, because what we were saying and our position on the case is that U-Haul's business practice was unsafe. They had a practice of ignoring the car manufacturer's towing capacities. And they thought that they knew more than the car manufacturers. And ultimately, they were wrong. And the arbitrator ruled in our favor, and we got a ruling of over $2 million for our client.